I feel bad talking about this. You know, you get some that you just don't feel right talking about. You like, yo, I don't even feel right with this one, man. This ain't what it is. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So, Apex Legend developer fired after offensive blog surfaces. Now, the Apex Legend game designer Daniel Klein has been fired. Fired from developer Respawn after offensive blog posts written by him were recently surfaced. Klein has apologized unreservedly for the sexist and racist language in the post, which he says were written in 2007. I was recently confronted with some awful statements made on the blog I wrote back in 2007. Klein wrote on Twitter a couple weeks ago. I take full ownership for those things I said, and I'm embarrassed, sad, and angry at my younger self for saying this stuff. I hope it's obvious that I don't believe these things anymore. So, wow, now these posts date back to over a decade ago, and a video by the Apex Legends content creator Thornton Smash video claims Klein was 27 at the time. Now, before I even go any further, I would like to ask, is this cancel culture, is it too rough? Is it too rough? Because if they're taking videos that were, or clips of things that you said 20 years ago, right? Is that wrong? You were a different person back then. Me 20 years ago was 18 years old. I was 18 years old 20 years ago. So I probably said some wild stuff, and if I was able to post it, I maybe would have posted it. I don't know. But to find out that I could be 38 and you guys would go back there when I was 18 and pull it up, I would be asked out. Now, granted, I thank God I don't have that. Okay, I don't have anything you could dig back and you pull up some crazy statement, because I've always been weary of what you say on the internet could get you hurt. So I don't say anything too crazy. But you talk shit, I talk shit. We can do that. We can do that all day. But I'm just not going to get anything too personal. Now, this person, I want to read the blog, but I'm trying not to. Okay, because there's a lot in the blog. So I'm going to just go through a little bit more. Klein is a well-known among the Apex Legend community. Last night, Klein confirmed he was no longer working at Respawn and had been fired at the end of last week. You may or may not have seen the awful, bigoted things I said in 2007. I wholeheartedly agree that guy should have been fired. I have poured so much energy into becoming a better person since then, and right now I'm just very depressed because it feels I'll never be able to make up for who I was. You dropping some knowledge, man. You dropping some knowledge. I can't even hate. Because I will say, me, myself, that's one thing I wonder. Will it be a time where somebody say, hey, Nick, you said gay loser back then. It's like, okay, well, I said gay loser. He wasn't gay. Oh, well, you hate gay people. No, dude, I was 18. I would have said anything. Okay, I would have called him a corn buffer. You know what I mean? An anal licker, like anything. I would have said anything back then at 18. So this guy was 27, which I will say is a lot older than 18. 27, you should be looking at what you're saying. And I do kind of agree. At 27, if you're saying certain things on there and you knowing the consequences, you're saying it without giving a you know what. And he didn't care until it became an issue. Now he's like, hey, you're pulling up things in 2007 and I'm being hated for it. That's the way this cancel culture is working now, man. That's the way it's working. I feel so sorry for my dude. You know what I mean? So sorry for him. Because I wish that, he could at least voice himself. Like, really get out there and speak and say, hey, you assholes know I was this year, 27 years old, right? I'm a different person. I go out and help people. And those type of things may change. So, bam, we got that out the way. Like I said, I'm not going to be too quick because I want to take some calls and I want to get to these calls. Now, he was fired definitely because of that blog. You know what? Should I pull it up? Y'all think I should pull it up? Should I pull up the blog? I didn't want to pull up the blog. I really didn't. But I'm thinking about pulling it up. I got it. I'm not a journalist. I'm a reporter. But I definitely did some research. Okay? Because I wanted to find this. I am Daniel's Angry Rant. March 19th of 2007. It is right there. This is the full thing, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and read it, you can. It's pretty long. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he's talking about all types of crazy stuff. Okay? But let's go ahead and we'll do like the first sentence. This place smells like crap. That's because of a recent shitstorm. For those lucky few who missed it, here's the meteorological review. Tony said I love you to a bunch of guys, but only really meant it with one. One of the guys she didn't to, but didn't mean it, was Thomas. Now I love that guy. See, I just broke the first rule of Right Club. And if I was taking sides, I'd take his. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I can't read that, y'all. I can't read that. I hate people who write and they write with just so much extra words and all this extra shit that you don't even got to use, man. Like, I understand you could say super duper fragilistic expialidocious. You could say that. Or you could just say something else. You can be like, oh, I'm flabbergasted with the attention that I'm getting. You know what I mean? You're excited. You know what I mean? Simple things like that. You know, some people want to use these big vocabulary of words, and that don't mean shit to me. It don't mean nothing. Because when I'm sitting here breaking down something, you breaking down something, you ain't making no damn sense. And nobody understands you. 3 slaps. Okay, but he goes on and says, when's the last time a woman behaved rationally? That's right, Eve in the Garden of Eden. Huh, no, wait. There was the whole let's eat the unholy apple of eternal damnation because a talking snake told me to thing. Like, it was just one of those. He really was writing this like he was writing a book. And guess what? It cost you. It cost you your job. And now you say I'm depressed for something I said in 2007. Dude, you didn't just say it in 2007. You wrote out a long-ass piece on that. I'm sorry. At 27, if somebody writing a long piece like this, they feel like that. That's me. They feel like that 27, you should know by then, okay, well, I can't be posting all this. And especially a damn blog where you typing, oh my goodness, you typing up damn paragraphs of shit. Hold up, y'all ain't see how long it is. Let me just show you how long it is. It's ridiculous, man. Look at this. Nobody's gonna read all that. Like, look at that. I'm not reading all that, man. I'm not reading all that. You got too much. Who knows what all you said in there, but one thing we know, it was racist banter and sexist banter. And those were the things that you were hit with the hardest. So, just don't do that. That's it. Just when you posting something or you're blogging something, just know it is public, which means anybody can be able to pull it up at any time. That's why with my videos, if you're pulling up things and you find something of me saying something crazy, let me know. Because I know it's not happened. That's why you don't find anybody leaking Nick Moses 05 tapes or leaking Nick Moses 05 contents of his chats and saying this. I'm not doing that. Okay? So now with that done, my bad.